Before we dive into this video, can I just quickly state that I have never once stated I am good at drawing, okay? And yes, every single piece of artwork you find on this channel is drawn by myself. I don't claim to be a good artist at all. I do like drawing. It's never been a, massive passion of mine, but it's definitely been a good way to get my creativity out there and, put a face to my creativity, make it a physical thing. I am not a good artist, I know that, and I'm making that statement here on this video because in this video I'm going to be showing off two different points of artwork that I'm actually kind of proud of, but aren't going to be as good as some of the things that you have seen out there. Now let's get on with the video. Hello everybody and welcome to the Ozzimon Library. Of course, I'm your librarian, and today I want to go back to a piece of artwork, a video that we uploaded last year. I decided to turn Alien X from Ben 10 into a Digimon. I called him Kamimon, and we gave him a baby Digimon, and he evolved into a rookie Digimon. Now, I never actually drew his future Digi-Evolutions. I will do one day, but that's because I really wanted to focus on Digi-Armour evolutions. Personally, my favourite Digimon series out of all the ones that I've watched is Digimon 02, or Digimon Adventures 02, if you will, and that introduced the Digimon Armour evolutions. Now, granted, I'm a huge fan of Carney X, and I have to shout out him now. He's a big-time YouTuber here on YouTube when it comes to Digimon artwork, and he pays people to, design stuff, and he's done Digimon Armour evolutions and fixed the ones that are in the card game and stuff, and that really did help me when it comes to inspiration for what I've done today, because today we're giving Kamimon two Digi-Egg Armour evolutions, and I've picked the two and I've drawn them, and I'm here to show them to you guys today. And I will be following the same sort of rules that Karn does in his videos. When it comes to Digi-Armour evolutions, and I'll be doing this whenever I use Digimon Armour evolutions, there's two factors we have to fall into. The first one is you have to see the egg on the body of the Digimon. It has to be a part of them somehow, including the crest as well. It has to be visible. And the second one is you have to see the original Digimon underneath. It's almost like they're wearing armor, hence why they're called Digi-Armour evolutions. So obviously you can warp the body somehow, stretch it. Look at Vmon to Flamedramon. Flamedramon is taller and bigger than Vmon, but you can still tell it's Vmon underneath. So let's dive in with the first Digi-Egg Armour evolution. I went with the Digi-Egg Reliability, which we know turns Armadillomon into Submarimon in the anime, and I really took note of some of the themes there as well. More than anything, the two major themes for the Digi-Egg Reliability is one, it's aquatic. Obviously, Submarimon, it can go underwater. And the second thing is, usually they're themed after something that is underwater, that is man-made. Look at Submarimon being a submarine. So I took that as well. So let's think of Kamimon, who is based off Alien X. I really wanted to focus on real powerful beings and creatures when it comes to these Digi-Armour evolutions. So I went with the Megalodon. Let's be honest, the Megalodon is a massive gigantic shark, and it's very powerful, and it would be absolutely terrifying to run into one of these things. So I did that. The thing that I went with when it came to man-made construct, I didn't want to go with a vehicle of some kind, because I feel like that has been done multiple times. So I went with something that had a bit of power, a bit of destructive ability. I went with a torpedo. Imagine a Megalodon that had the speed and destructive capability and explosive ability of a torpedo. So with that, and using a Shark Zord as a template real quick, because I don't know how to draw sharks, so thanks for Power Rangers for that one, I give you Megalomon, the Digi-Egg Reliability Armour evolution for Kamimon. As you can see, this Digimon is a big shark, and we do have the crest of reliability on its underbelly. So when it comes to showing off the Digimon underneath, the fins on its back, and obviously its little fins it uses to swim, and the inside of his mouth do look like Kamimon's universe-looking body. I've also kept the eyes green and glowing, and all the Digi-Armour evolutions will have that as well. And honestly, I think it'll be very cool, but also very easy for me, who's never drawn anything like this before, to come up with unique things, just adding a universe-looking template to certain body parts and making sure the eyes are glowing green. So Megalomon is a shark, and as you can see, it doesn't have a tail. It has a massive galactic thruster. It is a torpedo after all. So this Digimon is big, and of course you can ride in it. And of course it can move at intense speeds as fast as a torpedo would. When Megalomon really wants to deal some damage, it will use its impacting, thrusting, crunch attack to absolutely devastate its opponents at high tense speed. This Digimon is all about protecting the oceans that it's ever been seen in. It doesn't like Digimon that, emit fear and try to rule with aggression. So this Digimon likes to take those Digimon out so the ocean life can live peacefully and the ocean itself can be clean and, just well looked after. And that is our first Digi-Egg Armour evolution, and I'm really happy with the way that came out. So what about the second Digi-Egg? Well, when it came to the second Digi-Egg, I'm kind of doing this in a random order, kind of going down the route of what comes to mind first, and this is where we get to the Digi-Egg of Sincerity. Now, in the anime, Hawkmon uses this to become Shurimon, and there's obviously two massive factors. The first one is plant life, grass, forestry, all different types of plant life. And then the second thing is it has to do with something with Japanese culture. If you look at Shurimon, he's a ninja. Yeah, it makes sense. So I kind of wanted to fall down the same route. I like the idea of ninjas. I'm a massive fan of Naruto, and that's where my idea came to me. So, with the Digi-Egg of Sincerity, Kamimon will Armour Digivolve into Kakashimon. And as you can see, he's a humanoid ninja. Now, I kept most of the design very simple. He's mostly armoured, and we can see the egg on him with the crest on his belt there. And I made sure that you could see his hand and his face and some of his legs as the Digimon still being visible. His hair kind of looks like grass, and he does have a headband with the crest on as well. He still has one green eye showing, because obviously that's a part of the Digimon still being shown. And he has this cloth of one arm, because I wanted to symbolize just ninja clothing in general. He's got armored feet, and he does have the blades coming off down one arm, because if you look at the egg, there's a shuriken thing which the Shurimon does wield, so I wanted to make sure I implement the blade of the egg there as well. Kakashimon is named after Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja from Naruto, who, if we take away the big dogs, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and characters like that, Kakashi is one of the characters that come to mind when it comes to overpowered ninjas, because he knows over 1,000 jutsus, and Alien X falls under the same sort of, template as well. He can do almost everything. So Kakashi, who knows 1,000 jutsu and can do loads of different types of things, and Alien X, who also knows how to do almost everything. So why not put the two together? So that's exactly what I did with the Digi-Egg Sincerity. I make sure to capture the grass theme with the hair, and that's why I made it look like grass. And then obviously we have the Digi-Armour being his armour. Now, when it comes to Kakashimon, he does obviously protect the forests, and he's not going to let anyone attack or harm Digimon that live amongst the forest. Kakashimon can move at extreme speeds. He can substitute, and he can, confuse you and make clones of himself. And that's just the base level power of Kakashimon. But you never want to meet this Digimon when he's annoyed, because if he ever connects his hands together in a hand sign, he'll summon his 1,000 Shuriken of Death, which look like the Shuriken from the Digi-Egg, and they do puff in a bunch of smoke, and the name is a reference to 1,000 Years of Death, which obviously is a very funny, gimmicky jutsu that Kakashi uses on Naruto, so I wanted to reference that in there somewhere as well. And that's where the name comes from, 1,000 Shuriken of Death. A whole flurry of Shuriken bombards the opponent and obliterates them with their sharp blades. And that's 2 of the Digi-Armours that I have created for Kamimon. I plan on doing the rest of the Digi-Eggs, don't worry. I didn't want to wait too long to get a Digimon video out because I do really like doing this sort of thing, and I kind of wanted to see how drawing Digi-Armours would work. So I will do 2 to 3 at a time, and I'll make sure that I do all the eggs that are included. So obviously that's the main eggs, and then I'll make sure I include the Digi-Egg of Miracles as well, and maybe the Digi-Egg of Destiny if I can, and I'll keep to the same rules that, you know, like Khan said, you know, the underbelly, and make sure the armor involved in keeping with the themes and things. But do let me know what you guys think of Megalomon and Kakashimon, or Digi-Egg armor evolutions using the Digi-Egg of Reliability and the Digi-Egg of Sincerity. Do let me know what eggs you guys want to see next. Of course, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button if you guys haven't already. I do love you all, raw of passion, and I shall see you guys in the next video.